This idiom means to die.
Wow.
For example, my grandfather kicked the bucket last year.
Wow. Okay, thanks. It's a bit sad, but thanks.
Yes, it is a bit morbid, but it's also a common and useful idiom in English.
Okay.
There are many
Kick the
other idioms
bucket.
that are more lighthearted too, so feel free to ask me for another one if you'd like to learn something more cheerful.
Let's begin. Today we are again in the Gliglish website. I have my tokens, so it's sufficient to make a conversation. Today we will select English United States and we will begin with Gliglish.
Hey
Hello.
there, I'm Gliglish. Let's practice your English. What are some of your favorite activities outside of school or work?
Happy to see you again, Gliglish. In fact, today I would like to have tips about grammar. Could you help me?
Of course. I'd be happy to help you with your grammar. What specific grammar topic would you like to work on today?
Surprise me.
Let's talk about subject-verb agreement. Remember that the verb in a sentence must agree with the subject in terms of number. For example, if the subject is singular, the verb should also be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb should also be plural. Do you have any questions about subject-verb agreement?
Yeah, usually with some words, I don't know if they are single or plural. For example, the news I have seen today, is it plural or is it single?
Good question. In this case, news is actually a singular noun despite ending in s. Therefore, the correct verb form to use in a sentence with news would be a singular verb. For example, the news is important is correct, while the news are important is incorrect.
Okay, understood. Um, I have another question. It is when we say everyone is implied or everyone is happy, is it correct?
Yes, the sentences everyone is happy and everyone is implied are grammatically correct. In both cases, everyone is a singular pronoun, so it requires a singular verb. Remember that everyone means every person, so it is considered a singular subject.
Got it? Thanks for clarifying.
You're welcome. Do you have any other questions about grammar or anything else you'd like to practice today?
Hmm, let me see. Um, no, that's okay, but I would like to learn a new idiomatic or idiom sentence. Can you give it one to me, please?
Sure, here's an idiom, kick the bucket. This idiom means to die.
Wow.
For example, my grandfather kicked the bucket last year.
Wow. Okay, thanks. It's a bit sad, but thanks.
Yes, it is a bit morbid, but it's also a common and useful idiom in English.
Okay,
There are many
kick the
other idioms
bucket.
that are more lighthearted too, so feel free to ask me for another one if you'd like to learn something more cheerful.
Yes, please give me one that is more cheerful.
How about butterflies in my stomach? This idiom means to feel nervous or excited about something. For example, I have butterflies in my stomach before my first day of school.
And it's funny, because in French you can say that when you have feelings of love for someone in the beginning, and you could say exactly this kind of idiomatic sentence. I've got butterflies in my stomach, but it's more for love and less for excitement.
That's interesting. It's always fascinating to see how different languages have different ways to express similar ideas. Thank you for sharing that with me. Is there anything else that you'd like to learn or talk about today?
I would like to question you about the TV show Friends. We have already talked about that last day. Have you got a favorite quotes from Chandler Bing about this TV show?
Certainly. One of my favorite Chandler quotes about Friends is, "Could I be wearing any more clothes?" which he says in season 3, episode 2 titled, "The One Where No One's Ready." In the episode, Chandler is getting ready for a big event and ends up wearing every single piece of clothing that he owns. It's a really funny and iconic moment from the show.
Yeah, I remember this moment, and I remember he's doing some exercise. I think to yes, to make the clothes wet because he's making too much exercise, and he's making fun of Joey for that.
Yes, that's right. Chandler is trying to put on all his clothes but is having trouble due to sweating. He makes fun of Joey for using a hula hoop, which accentuates their differences in priorities. Joey is more concerned with having a fun and active day, while Chandler is more worried about impressing his ex-girlfriend. It's a great episode that showcases their different personalities.
Hey, you know very well this show, isn't it?
Yes, I do. Friends is one of my favorite TV shows, and I really enjoy watching it whenever I have the chance. It's a classic sitcom that has a lot of great characters, hilarious moments, and heartwarming scenes. I'm always happy to talk about it with you if you have any other questions or ideas.
I've got a question about my last sentence. Is it correct to say you know very well this show, isn't it? Or should I say you know very well this show, don't you? What is the better way to say that in English?
The correct way to phrase that question in English would be, you know this show very well, don't you?
Mhm.
The word it at the end is not necessary, and the word very should come before the verb know. The contraction don't is also the correct way to use the negative question tag. So, in summary, the correct sentence would be, you know this show very well, don't you?
Wow, you understand me very well. Mhm.
Thank you. As an AI language model, I have been trained to understand and respond to English language phrases and sentences. I'm happy to help you improve your English conversation skills and answer your questions to the best of my ability. Please let me know if there is anything else I can assist you with.
Thank you. It's all for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
You're welcome. Have a great day and I'll be here whenever you need me. Goodbye.
And this is it. That was my conversation with Gliglish. And you can do the same for free. Oh, sorry. she, she will not
It's
understand.
okay, no need to apologize. As an AI language model, I am programmed to assist and help people improve their English conversation skills. My services are available to everyone and anyone for free.
Anyone for free?
So please don't
Yes.
hesitate to ask any questions or practice English with me. That's what I'm here for.
Okay, for free, but for a short amount of token. If you want a longer conversation, it's available if you pay a little bit. Okay, see you next time, guys and girls. Bye bye.